Howdy ho everybody, welcome back to the Roost and the Blackberry patch. Good to have you, good to have you. We have the very first blackberries coming in of the season. I don't know if you can see them. I know you see the red ones, but there's black ones in there too if you look carefully. And we're going to do a little picking. I've got the fence unhooked so we can kind of get over and under and in there. Let's see, the best way is probably to go under because it's kind of high right here. Let me go right between the strands. Okay, so let's see, there's a black one. That one, let me get the focus, there you go, is not quite ready. I don't know if you can tell, there's a slight reddishness to it, kind of like these back in here. Where's my finger? There we go. That one, they're just partially black. Obviously you don't pick those. This one up here, this one looks ready. Let's see if it is. If they're ready, they just kind of come right off, just like that. Yep, that one's definitely ready. So there's a big old blackberry. Pretty good size, not the biggest one though. I'm gonna put this in the bucket. I brought a bucket, although I don't know if I'm gonna need, a bucket, because this is the very first of the season. And the focus is just so crappy on this phone. One of these days I'm going to get something decent to do these with. Here's another. This one's much bigger here. I don't know if you can see it. See there? That's a much bigger one. That looks pretty good. I'm having waffles for breakfast, so a nice, rice flour, kind of a gluten-free waffle. And I thought it might be good to have some blackberries with them. So there's another one. I remember when I was a kid, we used to go pick wild berries all the time, me and my grandma. And when grandma passed away, it was just me. And I remember so many times being up early in the morning, even earlier than this, and being out at the berry patch with grandma. Here's a big one. Look there. See, that's a nice size one there. Picking blackberries, and a little bit earlier than this you'd be picking raspberries on the side of the road back on the old farm. Also there was a big old berry patch back there we used to go to. Let's see, that one looks like that one's ready, but looks like a bug may have bitten it, but that's okay. I don't know if you can really make that out, but right at the tip of my thumb, thumb. There's a little bit of damage there. We'll put him in the bucket and see what else we have here. Yeah. So anyway, those were good times. We used to pick, until it got hot. There's one that's all dried out and it's no good. We're gonna maybe try and get it off of there, throw it out. Yeah, we'd pick till up in the day, about lunchtime, dinner time as we called it. See, there's a really nice blackberry. I'll hold it a little closer. You can see, doesn't that look good? And that's a cherished memory. And grandma would make pies, cookies, and cakes. Now, a blackberry cake, that's one of the best things that you can ever have to eat. If you've never had blackberry cake, I'm telling you, you don't know what you're missing. This one, I think that one's ready. Look there, that's a good one. Yeah, if they just pop right off, that's how you know that they're really, really ready. Yeah, so we got a few more here and there. There's my shadows in the way, I'm sure, but there's another one. Get over here in the light so you can see it. Yeah. Focus. There you go. That's pretty decent blackberry. Let's see what else. I remember also when I was coming up, every fourth Friday of the month, we would have a supper at church. It was called the Fellowship Supper. And that was a time when the ladies particularly would fix something real nice and take it, and we'd all sit down and eat you know, kind of a, what they call nowadays a potluck, right? That's what it was. I don't see any more down here. There's really not many. This is just the very beginning. But anyway, one of the things that we always liked to take was either one of our blackberry cakes or a blackberry pie. That was always real popular with folks. And when she passed away, I still went out and did a lot of berry picking on my own, and used to make pies and things the way she taught me. And I would take them to that fellowship supper at church, and take them to bake sales, cake walks, all that kind of stuff. Let's see now. This one, that one's not ready. I don't know if you can see. It's not as black as it could be. This one up here, though, that one I think is ready. Oh yeah, came right off. We'll put him down in the bucket, and there's one behind him. There you go. Now, one thing, black. Come on, focus. Get here in the sun, you can see them. One thing, wild blackberries actually can get bigger than these even. On rare occasion, they're not usually as big around, but they will be longer sometimes. I see one way over yonder. Let me put the bucket over here. But you don't see them growing that big in the wild anymore. I don't know if it's climate change or what. There's one. I hear a helicopter. Don't know what's going on. You may hear the dog barking in the background. That's Pepper. Excuse me. She's over by the edge of the woods barking, because this morning we all woke up to a bear up the tree in the front yard. There was a young black bear up there. Now I'm around here. You're probably not going to be able to see this too well. Let me put the bucket down. But yeah, I don't know if it's still over there, but let's see, that one's not quite ready. If you grab them and sort of pull a little bit and they don't just pop right off, they're not ready. You see that one just fell right off. So that's how you know they're ready. That one's not ready. But yeah, so there was a bear in the front yard this morning. That's always a treat, right? Do you have bears where you live? Let me know in the comments. You got any good bear stories? I'd love to hear them. There's another one. Oh, that one's not quite ready, but I picked it anyway. Oh well. If they're not quite ready, they'll just be a little on the sour side. That's all you really got to worry about. It's not like they're not edible, but the longer they stay here, the sweeter they'll be. All right, well, I guess that pretty much does it. I don't see any more to pick. I appreciate you coming down here with me to the blackberry patch. As you can see, it won't be long till we'll have a whole lot more berries to pick. And I'm going to be making probably a whole lot of blackberry preserves. And some cakes and cookies maybe, and you know, just different things as we go. But you can tell from the number of red ones here that we're getting ready to have a whole bunch. Again, this is just the very beginning of the season. Well, again, thanks for joining me here today in the Roost. As always, thanks for your time and attention, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.